Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mill Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello listeners, thank you for joining us for this episode of Knights of Roleplay. I'm DM Chris, and we are in the middle of a pretty intense fight right now, so I have no announcements. I'm just going to pass it over to John for more Tomb of Annihilation.
Okay, welcome back everybody. Our intrepid tomb delvers are currently engaged in battle with a tomb guardian at the bottom of a 60-foot pit.
What?
With the exception of AA, who's got his butt sticking out of a hole up in the wall, shooting down arrows of retribution.
Huh?
And poor Dirkris, who has been kind of left out this whole time because nobody was kind enough to let her know that there was actually something going on.
Till the end of the last adventure.
Till the end of the last adventure. So Dirkris is now rushing back to the party to attempt to help with this tomb guardian. Poor Kalana almost bit the dust last time. I'm going to try to see if I can make that actually happen this time.
Not as Mayop can help that.
Right. So we will be starting on round 4, just to remind everyone, because I apparently forgot last time. Our initiative order is AA, Dirkris, then GH98, then the Tomb Guardian, then Mayak, then Kalana.
Bad roll. That
AA/Gears, although Gears is up on a balcony and I don't know if he can take
Gears
damage.
That's right. Yeah, Gears is down engaging.
He's
with the Tomb Guardian.
Was Gears down there?
No, he's up on the balcony. He
Yeah,
almost
that's right.
jumped down.
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
unless
he was up with the balcony that we came in
Yeah,
on.
unless he wanted to burn like a feather fall to get him down there, the way, he probably
No,
would survive
not that
that fall.
That's right. I had
Puppy.
forgotten about that.
Although he stopped when attacked, so that arguably made a difference in my character not dying, so that was very good.
Well, in that case, let me check something. I see Gears sheet.
no sheet.
Because he doesn't have a sheet. Because it's
It would be good if I actually took my dice
He
out.
does technically. If you tap on Steve Ender, you can see his stat block.
Math rocks go click clack.
Let's go click clack, make me happy.
There.
Clicky clacky.
All right,
Mapping
so
Rockies.
I do a quick roll here.
What am I rolling tonight? It feels like playing nice.
Okay. So at the start of round 4, AA, you notice something slinking onto the platform behind Gears, but Gears doesn't seem to notice it. And as it slinks onto the balcony, it looks like a I don't know if you remember now you weren't there at the time, but for the others that were, way back in the beginning, when you were first found the pit, you spotted this kind of short dwarfish-like thing off in the distance.
Old man with a
Angry
mask
looking-
on.
Yep.
Gabriel saw that and told
Yeah.
me about it. Yes.
Well, that's what you see now. That's what you see now. And it slips onto the platform, flips the lever, and turns to run.
Oh no.
no!
Oh no.
Damn it, I said something like that.
And as it flips the lever, the winds, nothing weird happens with the floor.
Okay.
But you do feel still feel that strong wind emanating from the floor, howling and shrieking, and of course the statue opens its hand. But for the rest of you, you now have a whole bunch of wind that you're going to have to break.
Gears up. Kenny? That's bad.
Well, he prevented me from turning it back on, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you
so,
took it off.
At the start of round 4, AA, you are up. And unfortunately, the weird little dwarf-like thing has already scampered off to the stairway beyond.
The stairway beyond.
Stairway beyond.
Is he like one of those D&D characters you can kick him and get treasure, falling out of his bag?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it.
Alright, well, I guess my only course of action is still to attack the steel defender.
You're going to attack your steel defender.
No,
Okay.
the
Golem.
Golem.
The tomb guardian.
The tomb
guardian.
The other constructy thing
They're all
down there.
very protective.
Okay. Okay, well then, roll to hit.
Is this repeat? Stuck in the tomb.
21 to hit.
John's character for another game.
21 does hit.
And that is... Alright, go on.
Do arrows have disadvantage in a windy environment?
Not his magical ones.
Sweet.
So that's 8, 12.
12 damage. Okay. He takes it.
With a hit him again. AC 18
Hits.
for 9 plus 6, 15 damage.
Another 15. Nice. Okay, anything else?
Gonna see if the steel defender can activate the switch. Can I yell at him to, or is he not
Use your
capable of
bonus
doing
action.
so?
You can use your bonus action to issue a command. Let me read his.
Is someone near where it is
Yeah,
that could
his-
take
his puppy.
the eyeball out of the statue's hand since it's on?
I'm
She's-
in the corridor
She's now
behind it.
been screamed at, so hopefully she knows that something's going on. But at this point, Kalana could be significantly weakened by even one round of damage from those winds.
Well, we're below the winds, though, aren't we?
No.
No, we're not. Greg,
Winds are coming from the
They're coming
floor.
from our feet.
That's a good question. Steel defender do his thing.
See, I thought
Is it
Use object.
Use
item. Yeah,
object.
use item. Yeah. Remember the rules as written. Speak.
It's vague on that.
It's basically the form of a dog, so I don't know how much ability it has to do.
I mean, it's got a
That
mouth.
task.
The question is, can it bite it and pull the lever?
I mean, it's a medium-sized creature, so
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Think about the attacks and stuff that it can do, but
Well, I see no reason in the rules why it couldn't. So
Okay.
that's just a point. I forgot there was up there.
But it's going to be able to pull the
Oh,
lever.
that's right. But the steel defender does take damage at the start of your turn. Actually, I almost forgot about that.
Well, doesn't it get a wisdom?
It does get a wisdom save, so yes. Steel defender gets a wisdom save, so roll a wisdom save for steel defender.
Hey, I'm trying here.
No, that's fine.
Oh, no.
go team, go!
I'm trying to be clever, and y'all are just being more
That's not
clever.
good.
Stop it.
I'm not going to let you shenanigate us out of shenanigans.
So
You shenanigator.
4.
Queen.
Ooh, that's terrible.
That's probably not going to make
No,
it.
probably not.
I'll wait.
I can't help the puppy either. I'm too far away.
That's where it is.
So
Then-
far away.
I mean, you can still pull the lever. There's just going to be a couple of damage. You didn't get attacked though, because it turns out the dude was only attacking me. So,
So it actually, does take a bit of damage
He's taking damage
And-
from
That's all he
screaming
has.
winds.
to attempt to pull the lever.
I would
Make
take damage first, correct?
Yep, correct.
So
Because of the distraction of the winds, he takes, 17 damage.
Ooh.
And roll and have him make a strength athletics check with disadvantage.
it's 17.
Yes,
And make a what?
strength athletics check.
With disadvantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
with disadvantage. Not gonna get this too easy on it.
Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, Greg didn't have to make the check, but he's way stronger, so. Yeah.
Or is it just straight up strength, I guess? 6.
6. The swirling winds and stuff make it so he can't quite get a hold of the lever to pull it. I made it an easy DC, but a 6. Okay, I keep losing my tabs here. Here we go. Okay, are you done? Okay. Dirkris, if you can get out of the get into the room, and if you sprint, you can get to within 10 feet of him of the fight.
Of the fight.
Yeah,
If I dash.
if you dash.
Do I see the shiny thing in the hand on my way by?
You're yes, you run. Well, I mean, what's your passive? It's like 10. It's obvious.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
passive's only like 10.
We saw it before, so,
So
we had
I mean,
talked
it's
about
not
it.
like you're
Yeah.
unaware of it. So yeah, you
Yeah.
can grab it as you go by.
Nice.
Okay. So go, I think that was the
Yeah.
pretty lady. And I start running.
Sorry. See, this is what happens when it's been 3 weeks. I forgot you are actually 60 feet up from the floor.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I
you're gonna
have
have to
80
run.
feet of movement, but
Okay. So yeah, you're gonna have to run down. So you can run down the wall if you want to avoid damage, or you can
right.
jump.
Or I can jump.
Yeah. Or she can run around the wall if she decides she's going for the lever, depending on what she wants to. What she would do. What would Dirkus do?
Well, any which way I'm gonna go. I think that was pretty lady, and I'm gonna start dashing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go, oh, shiny thing, and grab the eyeball on my way by. And I will jump, because I'm in a rush.
Okay. That is. It's a lot of 6s. Wow.
Oh no.
I am strong kobold, I can take it.
6, 12, 18, 24, 29.
It was almost full heal.
That's actually only in front of you. 6, 29. 33 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And make a strength athletics check with disadvantage to keep your feet.
Strength athletic with disadvantage, you
With
said?
disadvantage.
So is she gonna lose her feet or admit defeat?
The winds buffet you around, making it difficult.
Disadvantage, that is still a 17.
Nice.
Okay. you keep your
Superhero
feet.
landing. Superhero landing.
Superhero landing.
So I run off the side and I jump. Well, I jump off the side and I land with my arms out
She got the stability
Yes.
tail.
in like a Hulk pose.
She sticks the landing and gets the gold
Sticks the
medal.
landing, and I keep running as far as I can.
Okay. You are okay. With your dash, you are able to get within melee of the thing.
Okay.
Just barely.
Will I still be able to attack it even though I swiped that eyeball on the way
No,
by?
you used your dash action.
That's correct. I do have 2 attacks though, so is that part of my bonus action?
No, multi-attack is
Okay.
a single action.
Is a single action.
Yep.
All right.
That's correct.
Proop. Proop. I think that's all I can do then.
Okay. GH88, make a wisdom saving throw.
I'll just say, have no
Wisdom
fear,
save.
I am here.
Wisdom save using my core d20.
At least it didn't fall.
What's your bonus, Greg? Max bonus?
+3.
+3. 28.
Okay, good enough. So you want to take half damage from this.
This is from the winds.
From the winds, yep, the winds shriek and howl. You're able to keep it off for the most part, but you still take 11 psychic damage.
11 seconds. Got it. My eye screen flashes a little bit with some static as I take some damage. Zzz.
And it is your turn.
Okay, so is Dirkus sort of in our group now with
Yes,
me and
Dirkus
Mayok
is right there with
and the
you.
Tomb Guardian and Kalana? Okay. All right.
I'm not bloody, by the way.
You're not bloodied. Kate, you are bloodied?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm a
Mayok, are you
borderline.
bloodied?
No.
No.
I am just barely not. No,
Just-
you're
I'm
just
pretty
barely
rough. I'm
Just barely not.
just
Okay.
barely not. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move my autonomous
He did,
weapon
he
20
did.
feet down.
Okay.
I don't think it'll get there for another 2 rounds, but I move it 20 feet down.
Don't forget about it.
Yep. And we're up at the same level up there. Autonomous weapon. So that was a bonus action to move that. And my right hand is going to. Actually, am I in melee with it? I'm a little unclear. It's been 3 weeks and we're doing Theory of the Mind. I don't recall if I actually was in melee.
I believe you were 10 feet away. If I remember right.
Yeah, I think you were at distance.
10 feet away. Okay.
I think
I
he
was
stepped into
closer.
melee. Yeah.
Yeah, you were behind me. If I remember.
Okay. My hand is going to convert itself into a liquid propelled flamethrower.
Wow.
Ooh.
I wish my hand could be
Roasty toasty.
I'm going to use
Go, gadget.
I'm going to use my cantrip Sacred Flamethrower.
Nice.
Nice.
I like the flavor.
Deck save DC 15.
Which it makes with advantage.
Oh. Barf.
For Dex says 11, so he fails it.
All right.
Way too chuggable.
I think it's this level is a 2d8, I think. 10 radiant damage.
Radiant damage? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
so
I
not-
know. I
flame.
said fire, but
Yeah, okay.
technically the.
It's a
radiant.
holy fire.
Because it makes a difference in this case. So
Yeah. No, I'm
It's a
just reskinning.
holy-
I'm reskinning Sacred Flame,
Fiwa.
which is still divine. It's radiant.
Fiwa.
okay.
So Sacred Flamethrower is also radiant damage. So that was my action.
Because D&D spell names are never confusing.
No.
Like Chill Touch.
Bonus action, move the autonomous weapon. Action, Sacred Flamethrower. I'm just going to stay where I am.
Okay.
Done.
Tomb Guardian. He's fine. But he also, because he's still technically in the wind. So he
Random
also
curiosity,
has-
did he take falling damage?
No, he did not.
Interesting. Cool. All right.
Probably just floated all the way down to the bottom.
He is a giant
He's,
metal construct.
he's of the tomb. I just assumed it would be some special feature of
Yeah,
that.
he did
you
a
know?
Mary Poppins.
Mary
No.
Poppins, y'all.
For no umbrella. It's just kind
little parachute shoot off his shoulders. Whee!
Go, go, go.
So, wow.
At least he's taking damage from the wind, probably.
He is taking.
Yeah. Since we're
that's right,
open
he
rolling
has-
here.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Rollies.
He also has advantage on that saving throw. But it doesn't help. So he still takes a decent chunk of damage.
So what you're saying is he's not very wise.
He is not very wise. He's kind of sacrificial.
Are any of us really? I mean,
Tomb Guardian, Tomb Wiseman.
Yeah, most guards
but
are ready.
he is still very focused on Kalana.
Great.
So,
He does have your blood on his hands.
Yes.
I don't have a way
so
of preventing
Imposing.
Fire Gauntlet. So
Yeah.
Fire Gauntlet number 1
because I'm not a fighter.
hits AC 25
Yeah, that'll hit.
for
She's a crunchy cleric. She's a dex
No, those are
cleric.
D-
She's
D8s,
not like a
not
super tanked up
D10s.
cleric.
okay. So for 14 bludgeoning and
Gross.
3 piercing.
Okay, so 17 total. Computer is lagging. That's fun.
Okay, and Fire Gauntlet number 2. AC 14
Miss.
is a miss.
Yay!
Phew.
Oh, baby.
Okay, Mayak.
Bloody,
Yes.
by the way.
Gotcha.
I'm assuming that Word of Radiance is not going to work in this.
There is no slime. I had asked that last week.
Okay.
So,
This area is devoid of slime.
yeah. But you also have a magic weapon.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if that's going to do anything early. Because he probably has a good constitution, I think.
Word of Radiance.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been seeing him look like he's pretty strong against things where he has to make saves.
Well, my character just used just did radiant damage to him. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's
It's the same type of damage, but
Same type of
it's
damage.
It's a con
constitution.
instead of a
Con save
dex.
instead of wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, something said that.
So the question is
Yeah, I
just
gotcha.
beating him with the mace better, right? That's the debate.
Yeah.
What would Mayak do?
Mayak?
WWMD.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons of Mayak destruction.
I'm going to try
That's a
to
new
hit
catchphrase.
him. So
WWDD.
he has 2 attacks.
What
so
would Dirkers
Alright.
do?
attack number 1.
Beat on it senselessly, even if you do no damage.
Ugh. So it's going to be 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Reroll this. And that's going to be 9.
9 damage. Okay, takes it.
Okay, attack number 2. Ooh, a critical. All right, so that gives me 2 extra dice I can roll for this one, I think. All right, so that's going to be 17.
How do you want to do it?
Right.
A dramatic slash and bam to the side.
This
Just
side.
Crushing his head.
With the,
He's crushing your head.
slam of the mace to the side of the head. You cave in the shiny helmet, and without trying to look too closely at what is remaining underneath, you watch as it falls to the
Oh my
floor.
goodness.
Wow, I'm so glad I ran back for that.
Did I have you
No.
roll for the wind? Yeah, roll for the wind. Make a wisdom.
Roll for the wind.
Over the way.
Did you break wind?
Dirkus has a mission.
Wisdom, so it's going to be at least a 28.
Okay, yeah, you take half damage. It wouldn't have been enough to kill you anyway. So, wow, 9, but really 4.
Okay. The KOR dice is really nice.
Okay, we are okay, because the winds are on. We are still in initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, we're not in combat, but we are still in initiative.
Just
All right.
find
Yeah.
a really windy track.
I don't know if I have a winning track.
That one's actually kind of windy.
I'll leave it.
There's
So,
one, yeah.
do you wish to do anything with your remaining initiative?
Well, I can't get back up there, so I guess
You can attempt to climb.
I'll give it a chance.
Okay, well,
Or you just let the wind carry you.
What's your move?
Skydiving.
it is
Hold out your power in
30.
arms.
30
losers.
feet will get you to the wall,
Okay.
underneath the balcony.
Okay. So that's where I end.
Okay, Kalana, wisdom saving throw.
Great. That's a good time. Okay.
But you're near me, so you get +3.
Let's try. Oh, that one didn't roll good either. 3, 7, 10.
10, not good enough.
That's not good. That's bad, guys.
You take 21 damage.
Oh my goodness gracious.
God.
sweet baby Jesus.
You now have
The guardian didn't kill her, but the wind
Very
might.
bloody. Dirkus needs to run up some walls and get to that lever. Oh god. Okay, so it's my turn.
Might need to make a wind character sometime.
Right.
Specialize in wind spells.
No. I used that. That's a once a long rest thing, and I already used it in the fight with the two Tomb Guardians because they're terrible. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna cure wounds myself?
It's a big blow right now.
Sorry, I'm just looking to see if I got a potion that's worth taking.
She's gone from suck to blow.
Oh boy! Oh, do I have that? I do.
What do you have?
This is a mountaintop track, so you might hear some.
I have a potion of climbing.
Animals outside.
Yodeling?
Hello. Climbing speed equal to walking speed for 1 hour. That could be useful, but not as far as staying conscious right now. Let's see here. Can I get to... Did you have a superior healing potion?
I have it.
Or no, did you have like a greater or
I gave
you?
it to some.
No, you were debating when you woke me up. You ended up using your lay on hands
Yes.
because you had another potion that would heal for about the same
I have
thing.
the supreme healing potion
Yeah,
on me.
I have a greater healing potion.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow him to the wall and grab the greater healing potion off of his belt and say I need to try to stay awake before these winds knock me out, and I'm going to take that. I guess
If he allows.
yeah. So
It's your you. I mean, we've ruled that you can take things off
mean,
of people before.
what's the
Alright,
average healing though? Like 12 or
It's
something?
4d4 plus 4.
44, so 3.
So I have to delete it out my
12,
inventory.
Is anyone near the lever?
No,
The
the
puppy.
lever's up on the balcony.
The puppy.
The puppy's tried
Only
to.
the puppy's
Yeah,
trying to.
so
but the
40.
puppy is
Yeah,
having
I'll
trouble
take the
fighting
greater
wind.
just to try to.
Gotcha,
I may
gotcha.
go unconscious anyway, but luckily we have a heal bot down in the bottom.
It's true.
Oh,
Heelbot's not sure how he's going to get back up there.
Well,
I think-
I just need to get up there. We have a piece of rope.
Yeah, we have ropes
true.
and we have people who can help
We have
us.
a rope that is pitoned to the balcony.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Ultimately, we
That is
may all
right.
want to climb to the crawl space because our buddy there told us that the crawl space led back to the original hallway.
It leads back to the hallway that's just going to take us back to the room of death.
It's going to take us to the crawl space with the Minotaur mask that you have to lift up, which takes us back to a hallway to the foyer
Yeah.
and another hallway that we didn't explore
Well, I
yet.
found a space that
Yeah.
took us to a hallway we haven't explored yet.
I mean, we'll figure it out. But anyway, 44 plus 4.
I don't want to go back towards that Minotaur mask. It took a nose job.
All right, 2, 4, 1, 4. Okay, so 8,
When did she become the leader of this group?
11. Well, I think your character has different motivations.
But your character
no,
is not the
my
leader.
character's not the leader. So it'll be Mayock probably driving things. So 10, 11, that's 15. Okay.
Her character's not pregnant. I'm just saying.
Heal.
Trumps all.
No.
Okay, so I've taken a potion and I say, Dirkus, the lever.
What
it.
lever?
Okay,
I thought
that's
we
your
turned this
movement,
stupid
your
wind off.
AA, you are technically not in the room, so you don't have to make.
Okay. I'm gonna command the Steel Defender to try to do the switch again.
Okay, that will be after your turn. Do you wish to do anything with your action? Because that's your bonus action.
Does he have to do that before?
I'm
Or
gonna-
after?
It has to be
It
after.
has to
I'm
be
gonna
after.
cast
Okay.
Mage Hand
Okay.
and have it appear at the lever.
Well, Mage Hand can probably be used to just manipulate.
Well, yeah,
the
but
lever.
yeah, it's an action to cast it, and then it's an action to use it.
Do you have action surge?
Is that how that works?
I thought it. I don't think so.
I think that's,
I think it's like a bonus action cast or something.
No, I think Mage Hand allows you to make a manipulation.
Correct.
Right on the yeah.
cast.
as far as I know, you can just use it to pull
It
it.
says casting time one action, and it
Yeah.
says you can use your action to control the hand.
Yeah, you use your action right now.
Okay. Well, if that's how I can
Hang
do it,
on.
then
Maybe I'm thinking.
I'm gonna check Sage Advice and see if there's a ruling about it.
So-
'cause
I mean, we've
that-
always
yeah.
ruled it
We've
that you
always
just
used
do
it
it.
in casting
Yeah.
just at
do
the
it.
same
Okay.
time.
I think
That's
this is
fine.
one of these. Do you really want to slow the game down? Kind
Yeah,
of things.
I'm not gonna worry about
I've never heard of it used that way. We just
Yeah.
assume that when the first time you use it, that's part of your
House
action.
rule.
Yeah.
Check. Moving
That's
on.
fine. I'm okay.
Question
I'm
is,
okay with it. I
does
was
the lever
yeah.
weigh more than 10 pounds?
reading it as
to
it's
move?
written here. It's like, oh.
Does the
okay.
lever require more than 10 pounds of force to move?
Because
That's
the
a
mage hand
good
can only move up to 10
question.
pounds. I remember that
That's true.
much.
Because
Actually.
Actually, this is what you get for making me interested in DMing.
Yay!
Create another darn rules lawyer.
it is a rusty lever. Currently in the down position.
So it would have to push up.
Can it?
How much force do you think it takes to push a rusty lever?
How much of an ass does John want to beat in this?
Much as any other
Tomb
night.
of an annihilation, after all.
This is up
It
to you.
is. No, the lever's already been manipulated a couple of times, so it
We've
wouldn't
already
be-
loosened her up.
So it's easy.
The lever falls off in the on position.
Do you want me to roll for that? 'Cause I can-
No! Don't give him any ideas.
That would be an interesting development, though.
I have approval from Greg, so I'm rolling for it.
And he is the leader. So
Okay, so
I'm just the
He
do
doesn't
it.
know that he's the leader yet.
here's a D10. On a 10, the lever breaks. 9.
Way to set off the chaos agent doing chaos, Greg. You broke Sarah again. I love my friends.
Okay, so you do manage to successfully manipulate the lever and turn off
all
the
kinds of
breeze.
sideways. Dorcas would be carrying a bunch of unconscious party members out the other side of the room.
Dorcas would be running up the wall with one of you.
I was already being a bit of a hard ass earlier, so I'll let this one go.
It's all good.
Alrighty. So we are now out of initiative.
Oh, that's true. I wanted to stuff
So
stuff
we
in
can
here.
with
That's interesting.
the wind off, we no longer need initiative.
Hey,
But I'll keep
not
this
an
up.
agent of chaos.
Embrace
You're making me question you, dude.
embrace your
More and
chaos.
more every week.
The new god, the new god, man.
All right. So we're back in free action. What would you like to do?
Climb up the rope.
I might. Yeah, we could.
Why
drop
would you
the
want to
rope
go on
down.
that side?
What did you find?
Like a hallway? What the hell happened down here? Why do you look like crap?
Well, the shiny
More than usual.
version.
No, I think she's pretty. She looked like crap though. Why are you
No,
bloody?
I'm not. The shiny version came down on the other side and came after me. It followed me into the pit after
What
I
is
fell.
that thing? Where did it come from?
It came down the stairs that we had come in from.
Well, why were you all just standing here? Why? What?
I'm not good at the long jumping. We wanted to see what you found.
I came to save her. That was my only job.
Kalana missed the long jump.
I tried.
We had to go rescue her.
Okay. And why is his butt still hanging out of the wall?
hey guys, how you doing in there?
He was keeping. We
All right.
I don't
Can't tell,
know.
but you.
Position of tactical advantage, but he was
God.
shooting arrows. He was helping.
I go off for 1 minute, and you guys just fall to pieces.
Well, since she's not dead, I don't think we fell very far.
Should
I'm
port it down close.
worse
Technically,
for
5
wear.
rounds is only 30 seconds.
I know.
I'm worse. So where do we want to go? We know from our little friend up there that we could go back to the foyer through the crawl space. There might be another hallway up there, or
Through the thing of
yes,
death.
we have to lift up and use the rod on the thing
well,
of death.
I found the
but-
brand new hallway. So
Maybe we could. And what did you find with the? Did you see the hand in the statue open when you ran by?
don't know what you're talking about.
Oh boy.
Shifty eye. And yes, it's an eyeball, by the way. So.
I'm climbing up the rope.
I mean, we have
Okay.
3 more eyeballs now, right? So in theory, we could go put them in that crack in the other door, but I don't know if that's worth it.
You want to go eye the crack? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
When did we get 3 more eyeballs?
Well, I'm assuming that our dead friend that you told us about probably still had 2 on him.
You didn't know he
Yeah.
had 2 in the first place.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
He didn't hide it from us. He
There's
took them out
2
of
already
yeah.
in the door.
Yeah.
Already.
Right.
Because I put them there.
Right. When did we find more?
We found 2 in the chest after we fought the clay golem in the room that
Right.
we came from.
But
So,
our dead red friend down there had nothing on him. I told you.
okay.
Kate, tilt.
Kalana doesn't really believe you, but Kalana witnessed how selfish Horgoth was. But anyway, she's gonna leave it for
You know,
now.
there are checks for
Yeah.
that, Kate.
gonna
If
say,
I may medicate
make a,
Yeah.
medicating.
Make a deception check and make a insight check.
Good insight.
Opposed rolls.
Sure.
Is anyone near me?
It's
Well,
a
it's
check,
not a
it's not a
save.
save, so yeah. But anyway, all right, let's try the night of role play dice. Aw, that night of role play dice just rolled a 2. Just so you know, this thing hates me.
Well, I rolled a
but
17 with my
Say that,
negative
everyone's gonna
2 on
find them.
deception.
That's rolling criticals for other people. Why
yeah,
are you
no, I
complaining?
rolled a 9.
So she seems sincere to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that I saw the eyeball in the hand when I run by. I grabbed it. So we have 1 more. She can't really hide that
Yeah.
because it's no longer there.
I mean, it seems unless we have 10, there's not going to be enough to open it anyway. So
Well, I mean, like, she'll hand over the one that she
okay.
grabbed.
I would have liked to
Okay.
hear you argue that you didn't take it. That would have been awesome.
Where did
It
it
must
go?
have fallen out in the wind. I mean, I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
floor over there.
Must have rolled into a crack somewhere. And just moved it.
There's balls in the crack.
I know magic tell the truth spells. I'm not that kind of person.
I start jumping across the platforms.
Okay, well, with the wind off, what's your strength score?
You told me last time I could just get all the way across.
You have no strength to do it.
Yeah.
So with wind off, you have no problem getting over to the
16 strength. So.
yeah.
Yep.
Takes you a little bit of work, but
I'm up
yeah,
there.
you have no problems getting over to the east,
statue?
to the eastern.
Are we
platform.
going over to the...
One day I will learn my
Alright.
west from my east.
So are we going to the other side, Mayok? Is that where you think...
Well, GH98 is already ahead of you.
Okay.
I'm already on the other side with the
Okay.
statue.
We want to explore the new hallway?
I say, come on, pretty, come on, bloody
Yeah, if
lady,
you
let's
can
go.
help me climb.
And
'cause
I
I'm
will, I
not-
will bring
yeah.
her over, and I will strap her to my back and climb up the wall with her.
Make a strength athletics check for that to be able to keep.
I can climb on the walls, and my new god actually allows me to climb on the walls with no hands.
But can you do that while carrying somebody?
I would think so.
I mean, it's within
the
the
strength is-
carrying restrictions. Her movement would be half speed. Like if you go to rules as written for like carrying other characters and stuff.
And she doesn't have to
Yeah.
use her hands, so
Yeah.
I mean, it was just going to be an easy check anyway.
Well, I can do it anyway. It's strength athletics.
Yeah.
Nat 20. So that's a 28.
You get about halfway up just for pissing off the DM.
I carry them both.
You little nasty
Bitch.
who comes down and pulls the lever again.
So,
she
Question.
carried her LC3PO.
all right.
Question. Can a steel defender climb down a rope? A steel defender in the shape of a dog climb down a rope?
Probably not.
Lack of opposable thumbs makes that difficult.
I mean, if you come back across, you could lower him down. On
Now, hold on a minute.
right? Or no?
The Spacefarers game, when you were trying to get in the Auntie Temple, you wanted to use rope trick.
We hauled him up.
We put
wanted to have the-
him in the bag of holding.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I seem to remember
We
arguing
put both
against.
of the constructs in the bag.
I
of
do
holding.
remember arguing against
John's
this.
character
You're
wanting
like,
him to
the
be
dog
able to
can't climb up the rope.
I remember very clearly we put the constructs in the bag of holding because
Okay.
they didn't have to breathe.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Oh boy!
I third that because I also remember that.
But I think John was trying to pull some BS on that
Yay,
one.
Yes,
cheesy.
John was trying to push the rules.
I mean,
You are.
so
shenanigators
I
will
pushed the rules
shenanigate.
on John because I got to pay back what John does to other people
That's
too.
fine.
Oh no, John, I can't climb with paws? Are you sure?
So I feel like my course of action is climbing the rope back to the platform.
Well, you have to. Well,
Well, I can come back for and grab Steel Defender
Well, I still have to.
and come back for and grab you.
well, you're. I mean,
Well,
yeah,
I
you're
could.
holding a rope. You're 10 feet up and
Well, you
10
can
feet out.
Piton the rope if you got.
I'm only
that
10 feet
back.
up.
Well, 10 feet up from the
70 feet up from the ground.
from the ground. Yeah, you're 10 feet up from the balcony.
Yeah.
Words.
Yes, balcony.
But only 5 feet across from the balcony, right? So in theory, you could. How strong are you?
I'm not strong at all. I have a -1.
But what's your numerical strength score?
A minus one's probably
-1.
better, right?
Or 8.
8. So you have an 8-foot long jump with a 10-foot lead in that small hallway. So you should be able to get back across to that
Since
platform because
you're
you're above
small,
it.
you don't have to. You're not squeezing in
Yeah.
that
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
But you're still going to take a bit of falling damage because you're falling 10 feet.
Is that or you wait for Dirkris to shuttle you both out?
Or we can just take the time for me to shuttle everybody across.
And she's
the-
very
we can just take
fast,
the
so it's
time for
actually not
Dirkris
that
to shuttle
long
everybody
at all.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Darkness is fast-ish.
Yeah.
I can walk
I
myself.
scurry.
You want to try to climb?
Of course.
Well, he could do the jump.
Yeah, because I have a 23 strength. So.
Give me a strength check for the climb.
Lily.
No. Let's see. So that's +9.
Lily
That's
cat
right. He's
sneezing.
super strong right now. Her little sneezes are so cute.
And what was it? Athletics?
Yep. Let's see. Yes, strength athletics.
Okay. 25.
No problem. You have no problem with the wall. So
Strong.
okay. So strong. Yeah. So strong man can.
Strong man and
Can
metal
manage the
man.
wall. Metal Man is already over there, so all you have to do is haul over the two weaklings
And the puppy dog.
and the puppy dog.
Okay. I will make the shuttle back and forth
Yeah,
until everybody's
okay.
over there.
Moving on, you don't have any particular trouble doing that, and
Forward
you all
and back,
find yourself on the
forward
eastern
and back.
platform, looking at this little air vent.
All right, so Kalana is bloodied now.
Yeah.
How much below bloodied are you?
Let's see here. 83 divided by 2 is 41 if you round down, so 20 below.
Okay. And how are you doing, sir?
I'm not bloody, but I'm getting close-ish.
How are you doing?
I'm very close to bloody.
And
I am bloody.
by how many? How many below bloodied? I have like a pool of hit points I can use up to bloodied.
A little more than half.
Oh, how many?
Specifically.
How many points?
Specific
I'm
numbers.
at 30. My max is 67, so 37.
67 divided by 2 is 33 rounded down.
Actually,
So
yeah.
you're
So
three below
you're
bloody.
also 3
Three
points
below.
below bloody.
Okay.
She's
All
the
right.
most below bloody.
Brain wasn't braining.
Braining.
I got you.
It's okay.
I'm just going to hold on to
I
my
have the
healing for
dome.
right now.
I'm 6 above.
So we're on the far side. The statue is there with the hand open. Right.
Now closed
Yeah.
again.
Well, it is now closed.
Now closed. And the mirror thing has like 2 or 3 eyeballs in it at this point.
Well, we're not near that.
You've dropped.
Yeah.
You put 2 in so far,
Yeah.
The mirror thing is back on the side that we
Oh,
came
yeah.
from.
but you're on the. But you're,
Yeah.
yeah, you're on the wrong
Gotcha.
side.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
All you've got is a statue and a crawlway.
Yeah.
Behind
Or-
the statue.
Okay. And you told us, Sarah, where the crawlway goes to?
I found that the crawlway went to a whole new hall
Gotcha.
that
Okay.
we haven't been in yet.
Okay. And we we can't go back the other way, right?
Well,
But we can, but we have to go through the crawl space that I nearly died in,
Right.
Yeah.
or back to the room that we nearly died in. Which would then bring us back to the room that got us trapped in this situation.
Well, no, there's places where that divides, because you either have the hole in the floor to the laundromat. You have the crawlway with the choppy thing that we know the rod will stop.
Like laundromat.
And then
The dryer.
if we go through that crawlway, you actually come back
That's
to...
what I just said.
Yeah, but if you go through that crawlway, you come back to a place that is a hallway to the foyer and another hallway that we didn't look at all yet.
Which could
on
be
that
the hallway
floor.
that I just found.
It could be. I don't know.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
so-
but that's what I said.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
either
Yeah.
we either take that one, which takes us back to either the laundromat or the hallway where I almost got chopped in half,
Yeah.
or we go to the one that's a completely new hallway.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys did just put a lot of effort
Yeah, I'm
into
okay
getting
with
into
the new
this
hallway.
platform.
I'm down with it. We came across.
I'd say we're going towards
Yeah.
the. I'm being very selfish right now, and not wanting to possibly get chopped in half again. We're going forward, not back.
So she's still a leader. Just a selfish leader now, instead of just a bossy leader.
Shots fired.
Decision made.
It's like, thanks, I think.
Martial order.
I knew.
I'm going.
Darkness is fine with this right now.
Mayak has just stuck his head in the hole and is crawling in.
Go,
Okay.
Okay, so Matt
Who's
goes
following
in.
Mayak?
Yeah.
small person. Go next.
I will go in the middle somewhere.
Hey, the GH.
All right, I go.
I will follow up the rear.
Well,
Okay.
I'll be in the middle as well.
And
so-
Kalana,
yeah,
then
yeah.
Dirkus. Okay.
Don't like
Okay.
being in the rear anymore, but I will still follow up the rear.
It's, all right, Mayak, and you are the first to emerge. It's a short crawlway that makes a left-hand turn, and you emerge into a little 10 by 10 room that seems just entirely unused. It's kind of
empty.
dusty. It's just
Okay.
There's no eyes or anything
no
on the wall.
eyes or anything. It's just
I
this weird
didn't
little
perception
10
by anything.
Can anyone help me look around this room while we're here?
10 by 10 room. Y'all can squeeze in there, sure.
I don't see anything. I don't know why you're
Yeah.
bothering.
I'm stupid as rocks, so I can't help you.
Anyone, we haven't made rulings about like needing a proficiency to help, but if John wants to make a rule, then that's fine.
I
But
think,
no.
didn't you say something
Yeah.
about, like, if you had it high enough, then it would be very apparent to you?
Your passive. I am taking passive perceptions into account.
Yeah, mine is a
But if you want to
17.
make an active
Yeah.
check, the active check.
I'm
overrides
asking if
your
someone
passive.
wants to help
Well, I
me.
can help you then.
Okay,
if,
I'm going to guide
if
myself.
my impairment doesn't impair you.
Yeah, if you can. Okay, so I do that.
I'm just sitting there tapping
Alright,
my
well, you
toes.
can
I'm
do
like,
it with-
I already
make a check
did
with
this,
advantage.
people, even though I sucked at my checks.
Ooh.
two twos. Wow, officially.
Two twos.
Yeah, that night. Yeah, my core die doesn't like me.
Well,
Yeah, looking like a room.
Yeah,
I told you
it's,
I wasn't going to be any help.
Night. All right.
I love how Dirk
11.
did terrible on the checks in this
Yeah.
room, and you just rolled 2 twos.
Right.
This room is like, I may be something,
Curse.
but you all don't know about it.
Well, I don't see anything here. I guess where else?
There's
did you
obviously
explore?
nothing here.
Yeah. Where else did you explore, Dirkus?
Oh, you just keep going.
Okay.
Yes, at the other side of the room, the
Do you not see the
Crawlway
hole?
continues.
Are you so blind you do not see the hole on the other side of the
didn't
floor?
know if you explored that
That
far
is-
down.
I did. I kept going. You
Okay.
no one told me there was something attacking you.
Dirkus is bitter. She didn't get into the
I don't know
fight.
why the people on the other side didn't say anything.
Okay, so we're moving on.
Yeah, same order. Keep going to
Okay.
the hole.
Smells like iron in here now.
Okay, as you continue down the crawlway, it makes another left-hand turn and continues down a little farther. And this time, you emerge into room 31.
Room 31, he says.
Room 31.
For the
And
listeners at home.
I'll give you the full description again. Still puddles of water cover the floor of this 15-foot wide hallway. The walls are slick with moisture and set with murals showing animal-headed humanoids in armor, most of which appear to brandish real weapons hanging on the walls. A 3-foot high a 3-foot high crawlway on the east wall is what you just came out of. Is flush with the floor, so you came out and stood up. At the far end of the hallway to the north, a rippling, transparent curtain of water fills a stone archway. Beyond the curtain, you see another hallway that looks similar to the one in which you stand.
Okay. And you said real weapons?
They are real weapons. Examining the weapons, you find that they are just poor condition weapons, tarnished weapons hanging by hooks on the mural.
Can anyone see if these are
If I say hallway, I meant the
magical?
room.
Like, is there a chance that any of these weapons don't look good, but is anything magic about any of them?
If you want to wait 10 minutes, I can do something.
I don't have any skill in that.
I'm okay if we want to stay and check. It's up to you guys.
Chill out for 10 minutes.
Like, I'm the one you put box in
I
a
have
rock,
detect magic.
rocks in a box, and
Okay.
shake them.
You chill out for 10 minutes. While he's doing that, does anybody else want to do anything in the room while waiting for him?
I'm going to splash in the puddles.
splash in the puddles. The puddles are cool and refreshing.
I asked, Dirkus, are you still sad about Papa?
Of course I am.
Are you okay if I try something?
No. What are you going to try on me?
I'd like to touch the amulet that you found along with Papa, and then if he goes into me, at least if I die, you have a chance to get him back.
But it's my amulet.
I'm not going to take the amulet. I just want to touch it. And
But
see
why
what
would you
happens.
want to touch my stuff?
Because when you touch the amulet, that's how you got Papa.
But it's my stuff. It's very dear to me. It was Papa's.
That is true. But if Papa...
Dirkus is visibly disturbed by this line of questioning.
If you want Papa back, it stands to reason. We've only ever seen him go from one person to another.
What does my god have to say about this?
You have...
See, it's fun playing that god, isn't it? Well, playing that god's stuff.
You have Nyang Nyang.
Yang yang no.
Nyang Nyang.
Yang yang.
Nyang Nyang is silent on the matter. Sorry, not going to give you that one.
Okay.
You have fun.
I mean, I could have touched it when you were carrying me across, but I didn't because I wanted to be.
Now go telling me
I
how
wanted
you're going to get me when I'm in my
I
sleep.
wanted to be courteous and ask you because I respect you.
Now I'm not sure I can trust you at all. You're telling me how you're going to trick me. Huh.
I'm telling you.
You may be pretty, but I don't think I can trust you anymore.
Now it's sideways.
All right. Somebody's going to knock.
Hey,
All right.
Lily Cat.
Well, 10 minutes goes by, and you finish your ritual casting.
Oh,
And-
actually, Steel Defender is going to...
Dirkus takes her amulet and like shoves it within like the second or third like shirt.
he's going to repair himself
Okay.
with that.
Do some repair.
Actually, wake in her
Okay.
broth up.
So we're in this long hallway with a wall of water.
At the north end.
Okay. And you can see through it, though.
And you can
At
see
least a
through it into
secure
what looks like a
field.
hallway similar to this.
Very similar to this one. Okay.
That's right. She's natural armor too. She's
Is,
not like she has plate or anything.
She actually just wears like a cloth
Like a
bra
yeah.
top.
She was jumping around in the puddles. People were looking at their weapons. So, like, we've been in this hallway. No traps have gone off.
Nope, no
So
traps
far.
have gone off.
Okay.
It's like a room though, not a hall.
How is it from me down past that wall of water? Is it 120 feet?
It is less.
It is less? Okay. Past the wall of water, how far is 120 feet through there? I don't know if we can see another passageway or doorway at the other end.
It's a bit too obscured, but
Okay.
to see that all the way to the far end,
Okay. All right. I won't use this right now. Then.
especially since, say,
Do it.
I mean, the entire length of the hallway is 40 feet from wall to curtain.
From wall to curtain.
From back wall to curtain is 40 feet.
So then another 40 feet on the other side,
I'm
probably.
actually wondering if there's
Roughly,
any
yeah.
way that you carried Kalana that she
But the
didn't end
shimmering
up
curtain
touching the amulet
obscures
just by carrying.
details and stuff.
Yeah, Fine Trap says that you can see. If I can't really see that well beyond the curtain, I don't know that it would really function properly.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's get back to the magic.
The magic.
The magic.
As you're done rolling your hit points. None of the weapons radiate any kind of magic, but from the murals of a pair, or from a words coming out of my mouth. About halfway down, the either side of the hall has a mural of a unarmed, hawk-headed female. The one on the right is glowing with illusion magic.
All right. Yeah. Weird. Wonder what that means.
And do you tell us about it?
Yes, I convey that to the group.
Okay.
Illusion magic.
I mean, is it a possible secret entrance? I can take a look around here too if someone wants to help me inspect the hallway.
I'll try again.
I'm gonna walk to where I'm that spot and
Okay.
investigate that more.
Okay. Do you touch it?
I'm really
DM
smart.
question, would you like to touch it?
Probably would.
Can I perceptify
My
while he
intelligence
investigates?
is 20, but my wisdom is.
Yeah. If you want to look around the rest of the room, sure. While you're looking.
Okay.
Looking. I'll have you roll Arcana in a minute.
My dice are not.
If you want to roll it
tonight.
now, actually,
12
while I'm dealing with.
plus 7.
Arcana.
19.
Okay. Proceeding down the hallway, the murals that oppose each other on either side. The first ones from the south, at the south end, are a pair of stork-headed males with hand axes. The next ones north are lizard-headed females with maces. The next one north are panther-headed males with blowguns. The next one north of that are the hawk-headed females that are unarmed.
Okay.
North of that are a pair of goat-headed males with sickles.
Okay.
And north of that are frog-headed females with tridents.
Okay.
Okay, and at the point where the hawk-headed one was, he found an illusion magic on one?
The hawk-headed female on the right is glowing with illusion magic. What's your Arcana roll?
28.
28.
Nice.
You are pretty sure that it is an illusory wall that's just that's blocking your view of something behind it.
Cool.
Okay.
I touch it.
You touch it.
I'm still splashing
Your hand passes through and kind of shimmers and turns translucent. And behind it, you find an alcove about 5 by 8 of damp stone walls bearing paintings of hawk-headed female warriors. Oh, sorry, no, that's misreading. Inside, and standing in the middle of that alcove, is a plinth, and on top of the plinth is this 1-inch crystal eyeball. Sitting
Hey.
there.
I take the eyeball.
You take the eyeball.
Yeah.
The eyeball has been token.
Toketh.
Hey guys, I found another eyeball.
Okay.
Oh.
I thought something was going to happen.
Pale. This one is pale purple.
Interesting. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So we have 2 now in addition to the 2 that were already placed.
That was about halfway down the hall.
That was about halfway down the hall.
Okay. I'm going to move closer to where the wall of water is and just see if I can see similar statues on the other side.
Looking through the curtain of water, you see the same reliefs, the same murals,
Yep.
just in reverse order.
Okay.
The ones closest to you are the frog frog-headed females with tridents, and at the far end are the stork-headed males with hand axes.
Say,
Gotcha.
can you see anything magical about this water here?
Oh, yes, the water itself. I probably should have mentioned that. It is radiating conjuration magic.
What is conjuration?
Makes things appear.
No. I'd like to conjure my sexy cold girlfriend right about now.
I mean, it's
Tired,
not
cold,
trap
lonely.
magic tends to be what
Look,
evocation or
He looks back at the puddles of water in the room.
I mean, there's real.
All right, so we going through that thing or what?
I mean, or you said you have some talent for inspecting for traps. Is this something good?
I do have the ability
Yeah.
to check for traps, yes.
Yeah. I forget. Did Dirkus mention anything about Hergoth being soaking wet? His body.
Yeah, I said he was
Okay,
slimy.
so given
I think.
our dead acquaintance was soaked, do we want to check if there's something about this that is suspect before we walk through it?
I will inspect. My eyes are gonna my eye screen. Excuse me.
Your ice cream?
My eye screen is going to light up with that sort of cyan color, and like these lasers all come out, and I start scanning around. So basically, if there's a trap within 120 feet,
Can you give me the full description?
I can.
Dice piles.
Dice bus. Hi, sweetie. Okay.
What's the fan brew?
Show us the view. Find traps. You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of this spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area. Excuse me. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warding, or a mechanical pit trap, but it would not reveal a natural weakness in the floor or unstable ceiling or a hidden sinkhole.
Okay, so it just allows you to know what's there, but doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it just tells you you sense the presence of any trap.
The wall of water is very much a trap.
Okay. I detect that the wall of water is a trap.
Oh dear.
It's a good thing I didn't touch that because I was very close.
I almost went running through it like
is
a
this-
sprinkler.
Something that the magically inclined among us might be able to figure out how to disarm, or do we just go back and at least use the rod to go through? I know you don't like it, Dirkris, but the path that we know.
I don't like you right now. It's just my character. You know I love you.
Yeah. You may not like her. The question is, do you want to stay alive?
Yes, that's why I don't want to go
question.
near that stupid blade.
All right, so obviously trapped conjuration thing.
Wasn't there something on that plate about, like, birds or something about being first or second
No,
or who's on first?
The vulture with the first step seemed to be for that room with the hieroglyphic tiles that we couldn't figure out.
They could all be tied together. We don't know.
I mean,
very first
there's
line
no
of this-
vultures here,
The
though.
very first line of this plaque says, walk through water.
I mean, with weapon in hand, so maybe there's a catch.
Oh, which one?
Which weapon?
Oh, that's an interesting.
Which ones are the ones that run arms?
The hawks.
Which picture has a weapon in it?
The hawk-headed ones didn't have any weapons, right?
The hawk-headed females had no weapons. The storks had hand axes. The lizards had maces. The panthers have blowguns. The goats have sickles, and the frogs have tridents.
Goat skull.
I mean, it may just be
And what's
that.
inside the alcove?
An eye.
Eyeball.
We found an eyeball.
There was a hawk-headed woman was inside there, wasn't it?
It was behind one of the hawk-headed women that don't have.
Correct.
Correct.
Right. I mean, it may be that any weapon from these beings would help us to get through the trap. It may be our own weapons. There's a lot of options here.
GH98 will grab a weapon from one of those.
Which one?
an axe.
Grab an axe. Okay.
Well, actually, wait, is there any bludgeoning? Is there a mace? Sorry.
The lizard-headed females have maces.
I take a mace.
You take a mace.
I take a mace.
You take a mace. And
And I ask Leader Dirkris and Mayak to stand behind me. And then I walk through the water with the mace.
Oh shit. Clearly he doesn't care much about his characters.
We're losing our heal bot. Maybe. Potentially.
as you begin to walk through the water, it suddenly erupts with a huge waterfall that washes over all of you.
Oh no!
Everybody, make a strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
Collateral
All
damage.
right, burning resources here.
Well, we get +3 because we're right next to him.
Yeah.
So I got a 9.
Ooh, that was terrible.
Oh, boy.
But maybe it might be okay.
Well, your strength save modifier should
Yeah,
be
you
pretty
guys
high.
kind of lucked out on this one.
Oh my gosh, I can't roll anything over like a 5 tonight.
Hi, sweetie. How you doing?
Time to switch dice.
Hi.
That's 3 dice that are all rolling.
Well, time to switch dice again. You have plenty of dice to switch.
Try this one.
That's lucky.
Not like
Okay, going around.
Plus,
Oh, we still got people rolling. Okay.
People still wrong.
I'm gonna expend one of my armor of magical strength infusions.
Charges. Okay.
Infusions. Cool.
Oof, good thing I did. For
So, okay, going around their own. Dirkus,
Barovian 20.
you make it.
9.
You fail it.
6.
Mathing.
11.
You fail it.
21.
You make it.
9.
You fail it.
Oh.
Those of you who succeeded, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, take 4 bludgeoning damage, and are knocked prone.
Non-bloody.
Those of you who failed take 9 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and are violently swept to the back of the corridor,
Okay.
where you where you slam against the southern wall and fall prone.
Gotcha.
Can I make an athletics check to try to save him from going all the way back?
No,
I had to ask. I mean, we're right behind.
Sure.
we're not playing rule of cool on this one.
Well, you know.
I can't take many more hits like that.
I stand up. Apparently, my strategy was not good.
I don't know if it's a matter of choosing the right weapon from someone in this hall. Walk through water with weapon in hand. It's not very specific.
But it says something about vulture, so maybe it has to be one of those.
There's no vultures. We have storks, lizards, panthers, hawks, goats, and frogs. On both sides, as far as we can tell.
What about the
I like it though. It's kind of a fun trip.
hawks?
Can we tell by looking through the water if the hawk-eyed women, hawk-eyed, hawk-headed
Technically
women
correct.
have weapons on the other side?
They do not. From what you can tell, the murals and weapons on the other side are a mirror of the one you're currently in.
And what he took the mace.
I took a mace. Did not seem to work.
I mean, out of all of these, the frogs with the tridents would seem to be the one aquatic animal.
Well, lizards are somewhat
Dimensional?
underwater.
No. Just kidding.
JK.
Go ahead.
I look at him and go, no.
Slake your shadow at the font. Maybe that means something.
Well, the font is like a fountain, though.
Okay, and have we had any brainstorms?
We try the frog and the trident, but otherwise we go back the other way.
Oh, can you stand another wrong thing, you get splashed with water.
I will be almost unconscious.
I'm going to give
if I
you.
get
I'm going to
hit
give you a
again.
third level repair wounds.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. 12, 20, 23, 28 healing,
Whoa. Okay. That makes me better.
and then I heal 5 hit points.
I am just barely bloody, but a lot better than I was. Thank you.
You're welcome, Kalena.
Thank you. So,
This seems right, though.
yeah.
I just don't know what this means. Which that
The
means.
vulture is the first step. It was from the other room. It was from the hieroglyphics. Because the first tile when you went in the door to that room was a vulture.
Okay, so this we have walked through water with weapon in hand. And this is somewhere else, so it has to be something like this.
YOLO. Kalena takes a trident off the wall and walks through the curtain of water.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. Kalana walks over to the wall, picks up a trident. It's a little rusty and crumbly in her hand, but still not particularly useful as a trident. And then steps into the wall of curtain, the wall of curtains, the curtain of water, and passes right through.
Oh, you were right.
All right.
Take inspiration.
Thank you. Yay. Yay.
Good job.
So there's one other trident in the hallway, and I mean, I could try to pass one back through. Can they hear me normally on the other side of the water? Or?
Water's a little bubbly, but you can talk over it.
She's a female and she grabbed a female weapon.
So a male would have
You're
to...
a male who grabbed a female weapon.
That's
I don't have a
interesting, too.
gender.
I grab the trident and go
That
through.
might mean you can't
You
get
have
through
no
there.
problem going through with the trident.
That was my only other thing.
Okay. Alana puts a trident on the floor and slides it back through the curtain of water.
You have no problems getting everybody else through the wall of
Yay, good
through
job.
the wall of water using that. With each person holding a trident.
It's an hour to figure out.
Fergies.
Fergles. Frublets.
On the other side, you do indeed find yourself in an identical but reversed hallway.
Okay.
Did the water at least wash some of the blood off of her?
You are all now very squeaky clean.
Okay.
So I
Thank God. Now you're pretty
So
again.
there are
Less
tridents
stinky, too.
on this side, and we should slide the two that we had back through again, just in case we have to come back from the other direction. And yeah,
Okay,
restate.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, anything you want to do on this side?
Is there magic stuff at the end of that
We
one,
wanna
or is that
inspect?
just on the
Do you
one
wish
side?
to look for a magic alpha?
Will you help me look?
I will,
I mean,
because
does your detect magic still?
I can't.
I'd actually never rolled to.
That's okay.
I'll help whoever.
You don't even have to roll for it. You check for another illusory wall, and you do indeed find another illusory wall,
Okay.
Is there an eyeball in it?
behind which there is a bright green eyeball sitting on it.
Green!
Nice.
Purple and green?
Found an eyeball.
Okay. Outstanding. Okay. So now we have 3 more eyeballs. But really 5.
That's really 5.
No idea what you're talking about. But really, 5.
At the north end of this hallway, you see another 5-foot wide hallway branching off to the left, it's to the west, and on the right, on the eastern wall, you see out down at the floor another crawlway.
Aha.
Right.
Left or right?
So don't go in that one.
Roll. Okay. Aye.
So you have hallway left, crawlway right.
Okay.
Take your pick.
Hallway, crawlway.
Hallway crawler. What do you think, Leader Dirkers?
I'm very tired of watching all of your butts in crawlways.
So we try the hallway?
Maybe we try hallway first.
Okay. That's okay with everyone?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me your marching order. It's a 5-foot wide hallway. So
Do we have any sense of how close it's been to a day? Just
I couldn't walk on the
back
ceiling.
of my mind.
You walk on the ceiling with your head scraping the floor.
I know nobody has precise, but like.
No, he has precise, but it feels, feels like it might be getting on towards evening.
Okay. Fine. Hopefully at some point we can find a room where we can try to rest. But for now, let's explore further.
The same order, which I think was Mayock, AA, and then GH98,
Kalana.
and Kalana.
And
Yeah.
then Durkis. So, okay.
Gears is somewhere in there.
Yeah, I guess it's
You probably-
AA,
probably make
and then
90.
Gears.
I'm
Yeah.
right with you.
You proceed down the left hallway, which very shortly takes a sharp right turn. You once again find that this particular hallway is infested by this purple slime.
Ugh.
Okay.
Little eyeballs are popping up to watch it.
Taking a look
Ew.
at us, yeah.
Take a look, watch and see what you're doing.
I hate two things.
They kind of conclude that the previous hallway probably gotten washed clean.
Aha.
But about 25 feet down the hallway, you look to your right, and there's a door, and set back a little from the hallway. The hallway continues straight on. From where you are, you can see it takes a left-hand turn about another 20 feet down. So those are your choices. You can continue on straight for about another 20 feet where the hallway takes a left, or to your right, there's a doorway.
Let's be in that door. Maybe we should check it out. Maybe it's a room where we can kind of take a break or something.
Or it couldn't lead to our.
Mayock, do you want to explore the door?
Oh God! For those at home listening, he just made the turn of the knob motion with his hand.
No
and went,
hesitation.
The doorway is not locked and opens easily, and you step inside. By the light of your shield, you see that this chamber contains a stone font filled with a steaming green liquid. It's about 15 feet square.
Does it smell bad?
Beyond it, a shadowy figure stands at an open door on the far side of the room. The figure's back is towards you.
Shadowy figure. Sorry, what?
Shadowy
where?
figure.
Where is it?
So we have doorway. It's a 15-foot square.
Okay.
You have doorway, font in the middle.
Okay.
Shadowy figure is standing just on the other side of the font.
Okay.
Say really quietly. There's
And the doorway
other
on the far
side.
side.
Okay.
In a stinky phone.
So this seems like your shadow at the font, but what is that? My brain is not
Yeah.
bringing. What is slake?
It does seem like that would be
Is
it.
like quench
Slake
your,
means to quench your thirst. Like
quench
to
your
get rid of-
thirst.
get rid of your
Okay,
thirst.
that's what,
I don't want to drink that.
quench your thirst at the font.
Slake your
What are
shadow.
you gonna do?
It's like your shadow.
You're standing in the doorway.
I mean, and then Greg is like, "Oh yeah, the god." Uh-oh.
Do what your guy
I
tells
see
you, Greg.
his brain circling back again.
He's like, uh-oh.
I'm going to go towards the fountain.
You walk towards the fountain. As you do so, the shadowy figure walks away from you.
Away from the fountain.
So, yep.
Interesting.
So a fountain here. He walks in. The shadowy figure walks that way.
It says it was only 15 by 15 in the room, though.
Don't quibble. It is a 15 by 15 room.
There's a doorway on the other side.
Yes.
Oh, so he's heading out the doorway.
As you
Okay.
approach the font in the middle, the shadowy figure walks away from the font on the far side.
Interesting.
Can you try test the liquid to make sure it is not poison?
Well, it's supposed to slake your shadow, not yourself.
Like your shadow.
Mayock, if you walk back out of the room and then pretend to drink, maybe that figure will come back and try to drink.
I try that.
All right. You step back a little bit, and the shadowy figure does indeed
Okay.
walk backwards to the font.
What if you pantomime drinking?
You start pantomiming, having your hand moving out, and as you do, the shadowy figure's hand moves out, dips a hand into the font, and drinks some of the liquid. And indeed, some of the liquid in the font reduces a little.
Oh.
Maybe we need
Perhaps
to
just keep drinking.
empty the fountain.
So I do it again.
You keep repeating this action as you do so, the font does indeed eventually drain of liquid.
Okay.
Is there anything in the bottom?
You want
Do I see
some in check,
anything?
Darkness?
All right. You see something shiny down at the bottom of the at the bottom of the
Perhaps an
font.
eyeball.
I go and reach for it.
Okay, you walk back into the room. The shadowy figure walks away, and you do indeed recover a. Let's see.
Some variety of eyeball.
Okay.
Let them get it right.
I'm going to put it
Give
in the
him his
middle of my
DM
forehead
moment.
so I have third eye.
That did not end well for anybody in Diablo.
There it is. You find a 1-inch diameter eyeball made of incandescent orange crystal.
Interesting.
Ah.
Fancy eye.
I wonder if the colors have anything to do.
And who reached in? Is it man?
Yeah.
Mac, yeah.
Okay.
I'm still in the back.
Just
So
not
now
my
we
shit.
What's going on
Now
up
we
there?
have 4 eyeballs, but really 6.
So I
But
guess I
really
leave the room since that's all done.
Okay, so you go ahead. Do you wish to head back out the way you came? There is a door
Yes.
on the other side.
Ooh.
I mean, if we go through the room, I wonder if the shadow might mirror us and just end up on the other side of the
Well,
fountain.
I tell them that in
Sure.
Yeah.
Explain that to
Yeah.
us, yeah.
and then I decide to go open it.
And I'm asking you about the detect magic because
Is
I
it
thought
a
it was
door
like
or
a
a
10-minute
doorway on the other
cast,
side?
so you may
There is
still have
it's-
it.
It is a door on the other side.
It's a door. Gotcha. Okay.
Is it still active?
Apparently Mac is opening the other door.
Okay, you walk across.
Question from Brian.
What's that?
Has it been 10 minutes since I've cast Detect Magic?
It has.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay. You walk across, and you open the door. The door is not locked, and inside you see a 10-foot hallway that dead ends. There is apparently with nothing inside it that you can see.
That
That you can see.
And there's
You
nothing
want-
on the walls or anything like
No, it
that.
looks pretty empty.
Do you want me to help you inspect it?
Sure.
Okay, I'll try. Guide myself
Okay,
again.
so now you are both over at the far side of the room. Okay.
So
is
she
that
moves
okay?
herself up in the party to go inspect.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're at the back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Squeeze by.
make a perception check.
Okay. Please dice. Please dice. One good roll tonight. Come on.
Liana's having
Even
a ball.
Liliana's laughing at you.
That's better. Okay, so 15, 7, 22.
22.
Yep.
All right. You give a good inspection of this little hallway, but you do not find anything.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so
It dead
might
ends.
just have given room for the other shadow to move into. I don't know. All right.
All right. You turn to head out, and the shadowy figure is still there.
Okay. And if it mirrors, then it would just go the other way back around and let it mirror back to where it started and leave the room. I mean, there's no
Hopefully.
reason to attack it, right? Yeah.
Is it actually made of shadow? I mean, I tried to take a look at it.
You want to take a look at the shadow?
Yeah, I don't want to touch it. I just want to like
Maybe we could try to
get
talk
close
to
enough
it.
to it and
Maybe
look at it.
I don't know if it might have advice.
Make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
15 wisdom.
Oh boy.
Are you near me?
Oh, make a Wisdom saving.
Yes.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah,
I gave a
we're
lot of-
still
gave a
really
lot of-
it's a
That's all
15-foot
right.
room,
You're gonna make
so
it or
you
not.
are close enough to Mayock to get the perk.
nice.
Yeah.
28.
Nice.
You see, the creature has a looks like a shadowy version of Mayock, but with a face that is locked in a silent scream. A wave of fear starts to flow over you, but you manage to shake it off.
This shadowy figure has a very terrifying visage. I would not recommend looking at it.
Play,
Okay.
play.
Well, I guess let's leave and continue on our way then.
I agree.
It's like out of the room. He's not even. It's like not even there.
And we're gone.
Back into marching order.
And DM is disappointed once again, but that's okay. I'll tell you about it later.
I'm a cleric,
How I
man.
could
Wisdom is my
have
thing.
pwned you.
I know. If
I'm
anybody were to
guessing that
look at it,
green potion probably does not do good things.
I'm wondering if it was like full up acid. Yeah.
Or a fear potion. Or,
Yeah.
I was not drinking
That was good
stuff.
figuring that out there, Mr. Chris. Good stuff.
It just seemed obvious to me.
Yeah. Secrets.
Big
Got a
secrets.
secret, can you keep it? Swear that
I like it.
Yeah, so lucky. Anyway,
Also, I guess it's a good thing I didn't go over and
John's
say
like, the
hello to my
shadow's still there,
shadow.
guys. Poke,
Poke,
poke, poke.
My
Nudge.
shadow.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more. Say no more.
Shadow.
Say no more. Let's go. Let's go. I don't
so
like
you
that
exit.
thing.
So you exit out the room, back into your marching order, and you march head on down to the end of the
Shaylock.
hallway, and
Shaylock.
you find
Shadow Maylock.
an inch. This one looks a little interesting. You have what you find. Actually,
You have what you
description.
find. Okay.
You have what you find. The corridor turns sharply to the left. At the corner, just before the turn, a peephole is carved into the stone wall at a height of 6 feet.
A peephole at 6 feet.
Somebody hoist me up.
I lift you up.
I'll look in.
What's the peephole? Okay.
Nothing could
Glory
possibly
hole is people.
Did you nerd nothing from scary movies?
Looking through the peephole,
Don't watch
you
scary
see.
movies.
Okay.
I am the scary movie.
You see what looks like a golden. The peephole gives you a view of a golden medallion, and on the surface of the medallion, you see. Let's see. Where is it? I don't know. I've read this one like 6 times and it just does not stick in my brain. You see a carving of a vulture.
Okay. Can I touch it or anything? It's just,
No, it's just a peephole. Then you see, and that's what you're seeing through the peephole.
okay. If I like look away and then look back, is it still a vulture?
It's still a vulture.
Okay.
The corridor does, like I said, just real quick. Up there.
John's getting some markers.
It's just because it's easier to draw
visual aid.
than describe. But it's not that complicated. So you have the hallway that came up this way. This kind of goes around this way, and the hallway just kind of makes this shape, and the peephole is through here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's as you wrap around.
Yeah. So we're seeing what's on the wraparound, apparently.
So it almost. So you'd almost think there'd be a room. Do you tell us about what you saw?
Well, there's a vulture in there.
Yeah.
That seems like an interesting clue with the other room that we saw.
Has anybody actually walked around to look at?
I will go.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay, so she hops down, looks around. The corridor ends at a block of stone on which is painted a 7-foot tall jackal-headed humanoid with a circular gold medallion around its neck. All around the figure are carvings of locusts.
Oh boy.
That looks concerning.
A gold medallion.
I don't like the jackal heads, and I don't know much about magic. So, can somebody that knows about the magic come look at this thing?
Yeah, sure. I'll be right up.
I'm wondering if you saw a vulture and now we're seeing locusts. We had those visions in that other room with the hieroglyphics. I wonder if these are clues or possibly the other entrance.
Possibly.
Use perception, John, to look in this alcove.
'Cause there's a
Alright, roll
the
it.
jackal has a medallion.
19.
19. A close inspection of the locusts revealed a button that you can push.
I found a button here where the locust is.
Step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the medallion itself have the vulture on it? Does it look like the same medallion I saw?
It does look like the same medallion you saw.
Okay.
Is there a peephole on the opposing wall?
There is not. You see the other end of the people. Oh, you see the other end of the people.
Okay.
So it would make sense that I saw that through the...
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So the jackal has the vulture medallion.
my eyes are going to light up again, and I'm going to do lasers, and I'm going to scan for traps in this area.
It's all a trap. This whole thing is a trap.
Nothing obvious.
It's a drop!
Okay.
I'll push the button.
Okay. You push the button. When you push the button, it makes a silent click. And
It makes a silent click.
It's magic, damn it. They can make a silent click if it wants to.
How would they hear it if it's a silent click? I love you.
Quiet click. And
Lose inspiration.
Anti-inspiration.
and the stone block
De-inspiration die.
and the stone block opposite of where the peephole exits, into which the jackal is carved, sinks into the floor, taking the jackal and the medallion with it.
Oh no!
Oh no.
And on the end, this, which exposes an open door to a very familiar-looking tomb.
Okay.
What about the medallion? Can I try to grab the medallion on this way by?
She's the treasure fiend. It's believable.
I'm not a treasure fiend. I don't know what they're talking about. I didn't stuff pockets with gems or anything.
You like treasure even before you got the god that the other guy like wouldn't even give up 5 gold.
You don't know anything about Yang Yang.
Yeah, do we know that you actually...
You don't know that I have Yang Yang, though.
Yeah.
But you do know that I screamed that I lost Papa.
Yeah.
In rereading, let me just give a little bit better description of that medallion. It actually has the medallion is actually in the shape of a devil's head with an open mouth.
Of course.
And it's the raven or the vulture that you can see in the mouth.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not like an item. That's not like an item.
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's a carving?
It's a carving.
So it wasn't a real necklace.
Hard to tell right now. It's in the floor.
Can we push the button and get it back?
I thought
Can
the
we
button
close
was
the
in
door?
the stone.
Did the button go away with the...
Time out. I have to, like I said, this is actually kind of a complicated room, so I have to.
No worries.
I'm having to reread this again.
No worries. That happens when you do a
Oh
module.
boy, here we are. Well, we have a wall walking friend again.
Yes, but we were supposed to enter from the top.
Yes. that
The
was-
right of the gods.
Descend into darkness was the clue on the previous floor.
The walls of history tell all.
We already did that one.
And we could go back to
That
the
was
other.
the one where we found him.
We could go back to the crawlway. I know you were sick of crawlways, but
So to answer your question, no. Pressing the button again has no effect.
Gotcha.
man.
Okay.
Let's go in the room. Let's keep the room.
So you said it was a familiar-looking tomb on the other side. Can you be more specific?
Peeking in to the tomb, you see 4 torches that illuminate stone sphinxes crouched in the corners of
Gotcha.
this 15-foot-high room.
Sphinxes?
Torches cast flickering light across hieroglyphs carved onto the tiled floor.
Oh,
At the
that's
center of the room,
winery.
a gold-inlaid funeral barge stands atop a 3-foot-tall stone dais. Resting on the deck of the barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits. A dark shaft opens in the ceiling directly above the barge, while to the south, a corridor is visible through a set of fangs carved into the wall. The skeleton of a dwarf sprawls on the floor east of the barge, clad in a tattered yellow turban and dusty chainmail, and clutching a bronze shield, and devoid of crystal eyes.
Gotcha.
we
Kalana
find
puts a hand
everything we
on GH98's shoulder and says, "We need to be cautious here. We in our explorations, we went to the side with those jackal teeth that you see over there, and we looked in, and we all saw a vision of that dwarf entering the room and taking a wrong step after first walking on the vulture, and a swarm of locusts basically destroyed him immediately.
Dwarf.
So I don't know that we know enough to solve this puzzle.
I saw a dwarf.
You saw a dwarf?
Yeah, he flipped the switch and took off when we were in the room there.
Really?
Yeah,
That's why the winds came back?
yeah.
I don't know if it's the same though. Like, what did that dwarf look like?
I give them.
It was kind of like an old dwarf wearing a mask and kind of fairly tattered.
Oh, he's wearing a mask.
Oh, okay. I mean, you
as far
guys,
as we know, this guy's been dead for a long time.
Tavriel would have told you about seeing that guy, just so you know. So you might.
Does it match
key
the
in
description
on
of the
what
ones
he
that we
said.
saw in that room with the locusts? Because some of us here know that description.
Well, the dwarf has a turban and stuff. It's not the
the
same
turban.
dwarf.
Okay, yeah.
And we've
But-
seen him dead many times before that.
But Mayock
Okay.
and her might remember Tavriel talking about seeing the angry dwarf with the devil mask, like in the foyer when we first came into the tomb. That's the one that he's talking about that put the winds back on when we were in.
Yeah, we saw the
A
other
desperate
side
situation.
of that. Like in the tumble room, I thought, like we saw it backwards. We saw it happen.
Yes, repeatedly.
It wasn't the tumble room,
Yes,
but
you do.
it was the Jekyll face.
Yeah,
But yes.
you do recall.
And we've
looking
seen the
through-
skeleton of the dwarf in this hieroglyph room.
Yeah, but
Long time ago.
previously Hergoth walked over the walls.
Did you
to-
say you saw a dwarf in a devil mask?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's saying it turned the winds back
Came
on.
down
Our
Downstairs, turned the
traveling
switch back on,
companion. Did
and took off.
Tavriel say something about some dwarf? I thought she was crazy.
I do recall
When we
that.
first came in,
Yes.
I thought she was crazy. She was very crazy. I thought she was seeing things.
Apparently, she was not.
Maybe she wasn't. You know, I think I made the jump to assume that the women in my life are too crazy sometimes.
All the women in this party are crazy.
Who are you calling a woman?
I suppose.
I'm a non-binary lizard. Thank you very much.
I suppose that was a conclusion you jumped to.
Yeah, well, you know.
So. So
Dorcas
you're standing
learned
there.
something
So you're
today.
standing there, staring at a open doorway into a tomb with hieroglyphs on the floor.
We still don't know anything about this stupid floor. All we know is about vultures.
Yeah,
I hate this room.
I mean,
Perhaps you could go back to the crawlway.
Where's the walls of history?
yeah. I mean, that's pretty much, unless we want to go all the way back through the water, the crawlway is the only other choice. Maybe if we go back and then eventually return to this room, the medallion will have reset. We can see if we can get anything else from it.
Okay.
Leader Dirker says okay.
All right.
Okay, so
With a scowl on her face.
Swishy tail.
setting the tomb aside. Back to my
Is there
map.
anything else in that little J hallway that we can see?
Since you asked, looking around, you see a little crawlway right here.
Do we really?
Yes. You see a crawlway kind of at the north and west,
North.
down towards the floor there.
Oh, look.
My,
Another
my 19
hallway.
perception didn't get that.
DM spaced it, didn't get that.
Gotcha.
Oh, look. Speaking of crawlways.
Oh, I found a crawlway. From 5 minutes ago.
Do we want to use this one, or do we want to go back to the other one?
I think I might be in it.
Oh, I guess we're following
All right,
him.
that's right there.
Following Mayock. Okay, Mayock has dived into the crawlway right there.
AA gears me.
Okay, so okay, Mayock, you crawl into the crawlway, which fairly quickly takes a right turn and proceeds a fair ways down, or then takes another right, another quick left, another quick right, And then you hear, and then, let's see, what's your passive perception?
9.
Why is he in front?
Why are you? Because we're meat shields.
Yeah.
Neither of us have good perception,
Sandwiching
but
the
we're
party
meat
in
shields.
And then you hear a click,
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
followed very quickly by a sensation of being slammed sideways and
No.
dropping a few feet.
Oh.
As the from your perspective at any rate, because relativity, the passageway behind you suddenly disappears.
Oh.
Whoa.
Who's behind him?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, you suddenly see Mayok whisked to the side. The whole hallway in front of you suddenly just spin to the side.
Spins.
Spins. And then suddenly a hallway reappears in front of you with no Mayok.
What the hell?
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Mayok, you find yourself in a crawlway that no longer exists behind you, and up ahead of you, just barely within the light range of your shield. Well, if you move forward a little bit, you see the hallway at the other end, also dead ends. The crawlway. You also see, back to AA, looking down the hallway because my brain does not know how to organize these things. Let's see.
Oh no. Are we about to lose Mayok?
As the new tunnel rotates into place, you see a skeletal corpse lying on the floor of the tunnel about 10 feet away.
Oh no.
Is that me?
Oh no.
Don't split the party.
Oh no.
The party has been split. This is bad news.
I didn't even give you the full description I said here, but do you want me to actually read the paragraph that it says? When
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
With a loud grinding noise, the section of crawlway begins to rotate, instantly cutting off the exits ahead and behind. You can feel the passage sink about 5 feet as it turns. After a few seconds, it comes to a stop and the grinding abates.
Oh. Go me.
So when-
Spins and drops.
And then the other one clicks into place.
And then there's a hallway right in front of AA.
And there's a skeleton.
With the skeleton about 10 feet
So
up.
basically something probably got trapped down there and just died.
Gotcha.
Yay.
That's not good.
Oh well.
Uh-oh.
And he's down there with no way to get out, right?
That he knows of.
Yeah, there is currently no way forward, no way back.
And the perception of a box of rocks to try to...
Oh no! Oh no! What is going on up there?
The only thing I could do is pray to my God and hope for the best.
Mayok just kind of disappeared.
What do you mean he disappeared?
Crawlway turned and he turned back and he's gone. I don't know.
What?
Hey, 98, can you figure out anything with your knowledge of traps?
It is a skeleton up there too.
What?
Oh yeah, sorry I mentioned that.
How big? Can we move?
You are currently squeezing.
Squeezing.
Only AA and Dirkus are not squeezing.
AA and Dirkus are not squeezing.
And you're right behind AA, so... Well, AA and Upper Dog.
Can I examine the skeleton from where I am?
Visually, let's see.
Would I have
It's,
even have been able to get in there with wearing full armor?
you're squeezing, but you can
squeezing,
move.
but yeah.
I was just trying to think.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Let's see.
I've been crawling through these.
From what you can see from where you are, it looks like a corpse that a skeleton that again seems to have some kind of yellow motif to its tattered remains of its clothing, and it does seem to have be holding on to bits of equipment and gear. but you can't tell what from where you are.
For the people who've been in the party longer, did the yellow motif match with the goat man with the letter that hopefully somebody still has?
That would only be the
That
two of
was
us.
before.
So I can't
Kalana's
see it.
actually been through there, I think, with you guys. Because we went back there to take a short
that's
rest.
right, because you came with us.
Yeah, seems to be similar. Well, actually, you can't see it, so you don't know.
Okay.
Well, I mean, can you describe the clothing to us?
Oh, if
I just
it sounds good enough. It sounds familiar.
Okay, so it sounds like another member of this company that we had the letter for the goat man up on the last floor.
Are you telling me that you lost my only friend in this group? My only friend left from my original group? Did you lose my friend?
Are you willing to...
Wait, what do you mean? How did I lose him?
I mean, he disappeared. He activated something. We could either switch out and have 98 inspect and see if he can figure out if there's a trap and how it works. We could, depending on if you can rebuild gears if need be, we could send him forward and see if he can activate it again and maybe swap back out.
Yeah, I'd probably do that. Yeah.
So what's this?
Gears is going to squeeze by me and continue down the crawlway.
Gears is going to squeeze by you, continue down the crawlway. Okay. As Gears does manage to squeeze by you, and only because you're small is that even allowed, he proceeds down the hallway. You hear a click, and the hallway spins in the other direction. Gears disappears. You feel a sudden violent jerk as you're spun in the other direction, Mayak, and you reconnect with the party.
Hey, welcome back. Where's my buddy?
I get out of the way.
Well, get out of the way, what way?
I don't know, back up or
backwards, I'm
whatever
guessing.
I need to do. 'Cause-
I mean, is everybody going to back up, or we could come out of the crawlway and think about this for a second. That it might be possible with the right number of people that we could get through this and still get everybody back. I'm trying to think.
I mean, Mayak is in that section, right? The section that
Six of us.
the section that triggers it.
I think as long as Gears goes
He's
last,
in
us.
it, right?
we got to get Gears back
He's
first.
currently in it, yes.
Okay,
Gears goes last.
So Greg,
Everyone
so,
should be able to get through.
so you are in the section that when you crawled into it, it triggered the trap.
Throw on it to
So
trigger
see if you can
gears
go to the
back.
other end.
We could
Okay.
use
'Cause
that
you're already
genie in
in
the
it.
bottle.
Okay.
You're already in it. See if you can go to the other end.
All right, I guess
genie in a bottle?
I try.
The rest of the party sees you slowly vanish as you continue on down the hallway without them.
What?
And you have no problem getting to the other end, where you find the hallway takes another sharp right.
Okay, so
Where's Mayak?
well, I mean, how far down?
You can't see.
I'm asking.
He went down-
Where's
he went-
Mayak?
He went down the crawlway without us.
What?
Well, hold on. I think you're assuming. I think you're taking a little bit of leeway here, John.
Am I?
Yes, I think so.
I might be more overly descriptive.
No, I mean, like Greg, like the section that spins is like what? Like the total length of that section is like what, 10 or 20 feet? That spins.
About 25 feet.
About 25 feet, right? So if Mayak moves 25 feet down with a glowing shield and stops, we can see him in the hallway right in front of us, right?
Oh, except that to get out of the a little bit more descriptive than I guess.
I'm just a little.
I was trying to be a little flowery. It didn't quite work.
I'm just confused.
But to get out of the spinning section, which you now know to look for, you have to take that right turn around.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, so I guess I try to do that.
Okay. So he goes down and he turns right, and we lose sight of him.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. I did not understand. I thought he went straight for like 1,000 feet, and we couldn't see him. I'm like he wouldn't just crawl 1,000 feet down the hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
Party hasn't followed you, though.
Is there like some dim light shining from that turn where he went down from his shield?
Yeah, you can kind of see the light of it.
Okay.
Well,
All right. So it appears that he's down there to the right.
All right.
So we know how this mechanism works.
Right.
We just need enough people to work it out.
If so, basically, if AA goes on, he's going to end up down.
Yep.
Gears is going to end up back.
Yep.
We could try to backtrack and put Gears in the hallway behind us then. And then if we went through, there's 3 more of us.
Yep.
One of us would go on and go down. He'd come back. Let's say it's you.
Okay.
You go down, he comes back.
And goes.
Then I go down,
You come back.
you come back and
Yep.
go.
And go.
Yep.
Then I go
You go
on.
down
She come back.
and go. And then Gears goes on.
Do we-
I
you
come
go down
back and go.
Do
Is
we
that
want to
what
make a
we want
spreadsheet?
For those
this
of you
here?
listening at home,
Is that what we want to do?
There's a lot
Are
of
you-
going
I mean,
doan.
Now the question is, do we have a way that we could get Gears back?
Right,
Do we have
Gears
anything
should be
that's
in
heavy
there.
enough that could trigger the plate to get Gears back?
I mean,
My
is there
theory
enough-
is let's use that thing that we have trapped in the bottle.
But she was evil.
Exactly.
It could go wrong.
Let's trap her in the trap.
I don't know if she has weight. She's a djinn.
Just put their bottle on there
You can try it.
and then let her out.
I definitely think we should try that.
And trap her in there.
I mean, you have a telekinetic friend. Is there anything heavier we could get from somewhere else? Like, I'm trying to think where else there was a corpse.
This is going to be so weird.
I mean, are we going to say that we're executing the plan as we stated it up to the point of
Of having gears
gears being
stuck in
stuck?
there.
yeah.
Okay,
Is
so-
AA okay with that?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we begin. AA, you crawl in.
Yep.
You hear the click. You feel the spin. Gears is back with the Gears and the skeleton are back.
Yep. And I tell Gears the plan, and we all back out and we
So
order.
everybody backs
Yeah.
up.
So now Gears is at the back.
And Gears is going to come back.
Gears cannot squeeze past the people who are
We're
currently squeezing.
all backing fully out of the corridor. Fully out of the crawlway.
Completely
and
exiting
getting
again
back.
for a little while there, but
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, how far did we crawl down to get to the trap, basically? I didn't get the sense it was that far from how you described it, Jen.
Well, you
That's-
Great.
Yeah.
I'm measuring about 100 feet.
You know, that's not that bad.
of
That's
crawlway.
fine.
Okay.
We can still all crawl all the way back, and then we all crawl back
All
in a
that
different
we're
order.
in. Then I'll have Gears with me,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Gears is in the back.
and I will stroke him and for him.
He's
Okay,
a good
so
boy.
so everybody's back.
Gears.
AA is currently trapped in his little limbo. What's
Yep.
next?
So then basically we go back in the order we were in otherwise. So he's going to go onto the plate next.
Okay, so
98
you
goes
go.
on.
Okay, so you go back in there.
Yeah.
You crawl in.
Yeah.
It clicks. It spins. You are now trapped with a skeleton, and AA is
Yeah,
back in
it's
front.
through.
It
And
goes
it's going
forward
to
to
follow
join Mayak.
Mayak.
Okay,
I almost
comes
called
through.
her Matisse.
Everybody crawls through.
And then
Okay, who's next?
Don't forget to search the skeleton.
AA was next, then you.
No, he just went in.
Okay, that's
He's
it.
trapped.
I already
Okay.
did it.
You go
All right,
in
then
next.
I go next.
You go next. You crawl.
You
in.
disappear.
Yeah.
You trigger it. It spins. You're reconnected.
Okay.
Okay.
Check the skeleton.
I check the skeleton as I go by.
Okay. Just to hurry things along, I'll give you the inventory later.
Okay.
Okay.
You go follow the two of them.
I follow them.
Okay.
Okay. So when we continue this pattern, then along with somebody check the skeleton. That was the important.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So I'm going to
And
crawl
who's
in
left?
next.
Okay. So then you spins
It spins, lets her out.
and lets her
Crawl
out.
out,
Now you're
yeah.
trapped, and now Gears
Gears.
goes.
Yeah.
Hops on, spins, and lets me out.
Right.
Would Gears listen to you without AA around?
Well, he could have given him the command,
To listen to me.
Yeah.
or just
'Cause he
or
was
just to
already
say
down the
once you
hallway.
see Dirkers
Yeah.
go in there, Gears. When the hallway spins, go in
Yeah.
the hallway.
Because at that point he's free, so he can give commands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did discuss it at the beginning.
Yeah.
So okay.
Are you really gonna roll wire?
Yes, I am.
John's,
Like, I
John's trying to
like
jot
that you're
this up.
figuring out my trap.
Actually.
All right. So at the end, you all find yourself in a crawlway at the other side of the spitty trap.
With the trapped gears at the moment.
Sans one missing.
Dog.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
Metal
so-
dog.
Okay, so Dirkris is right near the spinning
Yeah.
trap, and you're going to take the bottle of the gin out and set it down. and see if it
Yeah,
spins
I
the
will have
hallway?
taken it from. I will come and get it. I'll have you guys pass it up to me from Mayok.
Yeah, I'll pass it up.
Mayok has it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the gin bottle and put
Okay.
it, place it onto the trap, and take my hand away real quick.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens yet. Okay. We have to open it to let it out.
You do.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you wish to talk to it first or anything?
Can we talk to it through the bottle?
You have been
Yeah.
in the past,
Oh, we have in
and
the
it
past.
is very annoyed. You can tell just by looking at it.
Hi, little thing.
I have nothing to say to you.
Why not?
I've been riding around in that stinking backpack for hours now. You guys have completely ignored me this whole time.
Well, you haven't exactly given us anything to not ignore you about.
I have.
And you're not giving me anything right now as you roll your eyes at me, young lady. Dirkris is the Dom, by the way.
You didn't want any of my jewels or anything? No? Then you just stuck me in a bag, left me.
Well, we need your help now.
Oh, now you need my help.
Yeah. But I'm
I
not
don't wanna
going to
give
tell
it.
you how.
Well, I don't
Here
know.
you go. I'm going to open the bottle.
Oh boy.
Give me a minute.
Oh boy.
I have to look up a couple of things here.
This is going to be a very awkward fight.
At least I'm not squeezed.
True.
I gotta roll back here.
And I got a steel defender right next to me.
And I got it.
I just wonder if it has
Isn't
to be
the,
the
uh,
other side that clicks.
Steel defender's on the other side of the wall.
That's right. Steel defender's up
Or down.
or down.
Down.
Down right now.
Because it seems to go like this. It's like a
So,
little
so
screw.
isn't there? I mean, this is a metagame thing, but Chris is asking Brian: isn't there a metagame way that basically you can reconstitute your
Like a recall.
He can rebuild it in like a long
the end of
rest
a
or
long
something.
rest.
and have a long rest? Okay. So we could technically leave it there.
Yes, we could. This is just like,
Okay. All right.
let's see what we can do.
I'm just. I'm not saying we leave it there. I'm just.
You said you were all for this.
Chaos button.
I said I was all for putting the bottle there, not opening it.
Do you want me to rewind the statement? I
No,
opened the
no,
bottle.
Too late anyway.
I think it's more fun the way you did it. So.
Okay. Because I have pressed the chaos button.
I like the chaos.
There's
button.
no
Okay.
unpressing
I'm letting
it.
loose because I'm having to be the Kate of the Pathfinder game.
Oh, are you?
I am.
Really? How did that happen?
Because Jeremy is the me.
Apparently, we should be watching more of those streams.
Did you hear that, Jeremy? If you're
What
listening,
if we had just had a
We love you.
As fun as this would be, it's kind of
See,
shorted by
I had
a
a plan
bit of a
on
problem.
something I would do.
Uh-oh.
Actually,
Is she giant?
She's large.
Does she not fit?
Well, so if I open her up, she's just gonna.
she's gonna trigger the trap.
No,
trigger the trap.
that's the
Stuff
problem.
into the corridor.
You're already squeezing in a corridor. A large creature cannot squeeze in into these corridors.
I mean, would she really not come out of the bottle though, or would she just get squished into a space that's?
Too small for
If you
her.
can't get out, you can't get out.
I think it's reasonable to assume that the creature would not be able to come out of the bottle.
Okay.
That's just me.
That's kind
true.
of what I'm thinking. So it's like,
If you don't have the room, you can't
Yeah.
get out.
oh, now you tease me with opening the bottle.
Why don't you ask her why didn't she come out?
Why don't you come out and play?
There's not enough room out there.
Oh.
Why
Oh,
don't-
you're a big girl. I like you more and more every day.
I'm the biggest of girls.
Oh, okay.
Why?
You're a big girl
Maybe-
that needs some taming. I get it. And she puts the top back on the
Did
bottle.
I witnessed the bargaining where she was trying to offer like teleportation out of
Not
the
with this
tomb and
character.
stuff? No, I actually was Kalana in that tomb.
Were you?
They rescued me
Okay.
before that fight,
Yeah.
so I was there.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, that was the
So
secret door we found.
after
right after that.
beating all the skeletons,
We found her in that
it was
area.
me and Kyle who were yeah. So
The Foramon.
and Foramon,
So-
the old man.
I mean, I
and
don't
Dirk Briss.
know that we want out of here. Do you want to bargain with her and see if she can create something to weight the platform and give her the condition that will let her go when we get out of the corridor?
Out of the corridor, I don't know.
I mean, unless we could just move on, and if you think you can rebuild, then we need to take a rest soon anyway.
That's all right.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You know.
I was
I
thinking,
feel bad.
what if Mayak wasn't going to give them the bottle?
We gotta do what we gotta do. So let's just move
You
on.
already gave me the bottle.
I said I was thinking about
I mean,
it.
unless we have enough equipment we could put on there to try to weigh it down.
It's already done.
I have some spare armor, but I don't know if we have anything that's really
But
heavy
it's
enough
not being opened, so.
in total. Do we have anything that
closed it
can
back up
create?
already.
Oh, wait. Where's somebody has a bowl, don't they? You have a bowl of water elementals, although that could go south in a lot of ways. Is a water elemental also a large creature? Does Kalana
an
know?
egg.
I was
enough
actually just
magic
trying to look
know?
that up.
That's,
I
yeah.
have an egg.
Just leave the doggy and let's just
Some
go.
of the elementals are medium creatures. That's actually a good question, because Kalana would probably
We can
think
make
of
it
that.
again.
AA says he can make another one, so
Okay.
Are you sure? I really like yours.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll make another one.
But he's a.
I'll make another one just like him. You won't even know the difference.
But
you're doing-
Durgus is
Whenever
just
we get
dumbfounded.
to a long rest, it's a machine.
it
built
wasn't
them.
a machine to me.
machines are people too.
Well, yeah, but
I tell Dirk
That's
Chris
like
to
telling
give
me I'm just a monster.
I mean, are
no, you're
Just a lizard.
you're a living, breathing creature.
That's all we
He
see.
was built from pots.
I was built
just
from
like me.
lizard parts.
Yeah, but you're living. You're a living construct.
He was living.
Can I have that jug back?
Ask Dirkers.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna go get it.
yeah, you can't
Wait,
squeeze down.
we're all in the hallway right now.
You're still squeezing in the hallway.
Yeah,
That's fine. I know she has it. So
but anyway,
And our interesting friendship continues.
do we want to try to create a water elemental and put it on the plate instead?
I don't think that'll make any difference.
I'll give him. I mean, just,
So where does this hallway go down to?
you don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
I mean, what can you see by your shield light since you're in the lead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mayok, what's up there? Who put you in the front?
He doesn't know. Dirkris is going to take out. I'm gonna just a little piece of chalk that she happens to have in her backpack, and write a little tiny little grave marker
For years.
for Mr. Gears
Okay.
The stat block I found said
on
large.
the
John.
wall next to the little shaft,
It's large, but it can squeeze through lots of things.
and
Sorry.
shed a little tear as she turns around and starts moving forward.
Okay, so let's not belabor this.
Yeah,
Let's
I
all
just go
keep
on.
moving.
I would
So
just
the
like to
party-
say for the record, I am not okay with this.
Okay.
I
The party
agree.
continues on. Behind you, you hear a metallic baying.
I told him
That
everything would
fades
be
into the
alright and that he's a good boy.
I love it, John.
Hey, can you turn that off?
Maybe we can come back and let's see what we find. Maybe we'll find something big on the other side.
As you exit the tunnel, you find yourself in
The
a
bestest boy.
15-foot wide hallway. Still puddles of water cover the floor of this 15-foot wide hallway.
Oh, no.
The walls are slick with moisture and set with murals showing animal-headed
Oh,
humanoids in
no.
armmer, most of which appear to
We went in a
brandish
circle.
real weapons hanging on the halls, blah, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
freaking hey.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just go over the what you picked up off the skeleton real quick.
Maybe we can get enough weapons to go weight down the plate again.
That's a good idea.
We're gonna have to go back
You
through
find
it anyway.
a
We came out a door to get there.
you find a fairly well crafted ikwila, which is a kind of
Oh, Yikwa?
Yeah, yikwa, a simple melee weapon, kind of a bladed thing.
Wish Davriel was still in the party.
A Dungeoneer's pack. A pouch containing 8 gold pieces. An ivory back scratcher shaped like a dinosaur claw.
That's handy. I'll
very
take
useful,
that.
one. Very useful.
We'll get them
worth
the
25
right
gold
scales.
pieces. A holy symbol of Bahamut,
Ooh, Baja.
worth 25 gold pieces.
That's mine.
And a red crystal eyeball measuring 1 inch in diameter.
Oh. Very glad someone checked the skeleton.
Now we have 5 eyeballs, but really 7.
But really 7.
So we only need 1 more, and then we have all.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll call it there for tonight.
I'll take my genie back, thank you.
Will the
I'll
party
do that next time.
Say goodnight to the listeners.
Nice listeners. I want the puppet dog back.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.